A Child's Christmas in Wales and A Christmas Carol. And he wrote and performed in another two. The Music Box, and for being awarded here today for recognition, a play called Outside the Wire. Jimmy's brother, Staff Sergeant David Stanton, who I believe is here with us today, was deployed to Iraq in 05 and 06, and then to Afghanistan in 08 and 09, and is going back to Afghanistan next year. David's experiences of military life and coming home inspired Jimmy to write Outside the Wire, a play about a soldier's life during and after war that first premiered in Fitchburg, Massachusetts in November and was most recently seen in July at the Boston Center for the Arts. I had the privilege of watching this performance and the intensity that Jimmy and his cast brought to perfectly, I believe, illustrating the challenges and difficulties of reintegration after serving in a combat zone with your family and your friends. And he also had a love for trying to educate and would make a point that after every performance they would recognize military veterans in the audience and let the cast members take questions and also interact with those military members and the family in an attempt to better understand their struggles and help them portray that in a way that not only one would educate all of us as a general public, but certainly hope to seek those who are having difficulties to seek help and to seek services that they most assuredly earned. And for his work, I'd like to bring Jimmy Stanton up here today and present him with a plaque of appreciation for all you've done. Jimmy. Grateful appreciation and support of veterans and family members in Massachusetts, given this Veterans Day, November 11, 2011, on behalf of the Massachusetts Department of Veteran Services. We thank you. Thank you.
Pretty much just want to thank every single person in here, family member, veteran. I have my parents over there, and my brother David. And I was young when he went. I was young when he first went to Iraq, and I was in high school, and I didn't really understand it, unfortunately. Pretty blind to the whole thing. He was gone for years. Only saw him weeks at a time, and when he finally came home, he was just different. He wasn't the same person that left. And I was very naive to everything that happened, and I was very naive to how to react to it. And finally, one night, they talked to us, and it just kind of opened my eyes, and it made me realize that this was a story that everybody needs to know. And just every single person doesn't really understand when they're walking by, or when they're in their car and somebody cuts them off, and they get so angry at them. But that might be a soldier coming home for the first time to see his kid that he hasn't seen, or when somebody yells at somebody in the grocery store, they don't realize that they might be buying flowers at the grocery store, or their favorite food to go make that dinner for the first time at their homes. It's the small things, it's the small details that people don't really understand on a day-to-day basis, and I think that's just an extremely important thing to understand. And maybe I think that if every single citizen in this country just took 5 minutes out of their life, if they see somebody in ACU who's walking down the street, just to shake their hand and say thank you, I think we'd be doing at least a little bit of service. And I'd like to thank my director of the play, Daniel Markham, who I've known all my life, for helping me out. The artistic director of Cornerstone Performing Arts Center, Ellen Gorman, for really helping us get literally this flag. And especially my brother David, because he's my hero, he's my inspiration, and I'm just incredibly proud of everything that he does for our family. So, thank you, David, and thank you all.
thank you for your service, and Godspeed, and God bless in your next deployment. Thank you. The next group I'd like to bring up are two individuals, two gentlemen, who I can't say enough about the commitment they have made to our veterans in this Commonwealth and to our family members as well. James Debney and Bill Bleckenmeyer James, the President and CEO and Board of Directors of Smith & Wesson Holding Corporation, and Bill, Vice President for Human Resources, contacted us with connection with the Department of Labor and Workforce Development a little over a year ago in relation to a program we were running with the Massachusetts Manufacturing Extension Partnership. And they wanted to hire veterans, not only because they felt that it was the